Hello, welcome to the review of the Dark Angels Tarot. Let's begin. This is the back of the cards, not reversible, as you can tell. And then here are the major arcana. Okay, first off, the Dark Angels Tarot is a very interesting tarot deck. First off, there are no words on any of the cards. Even the major arcana have no words. It just has the Roman numeral of which card they are. But if you've been doing tarot long enough, you should know which card's which. Also, it's justice before strength in this deck. They are a wider weight kind of deck because each of the minor arcana has its own story. But the thing with these tarot cards, which is very interesting, first off, like here, you see the chariot. You see there's no actual chariot. See, they have slightly altered, so they don't have the traditional symbolism as they usually would. Some do, but some don't. Like Wheel of Fortune and Chariot, both are different. Like here, Wheel of Fortune, slightly different. Anyway, the instruction booklet for them is actually different. See, well, most would just say, okay, here is like the meaning or main points of each card. This one, each card actually has its own little story of its own because it's telling the story of how apparently the world's ending and the angels and that come down to visit mankind in its dying hour. Thus, the explanation for all these. What I don't get, though, is why they don't actually have meanings for each card. It just has a little story to go along with it. So you're supposed to technically just derive the meaning from the card from the little story. I know it can be lightly annoying, but it's the best you can do. Secondly, these cards are, I guess you could say, gothic in a manner of speaking, but they're not. Like, emo is just all sad and depressing just for the sake of being depressing. Gothic isn't necessarily depressing for the sake of being depressing. It's just gothic. And it's elegant, in a manner of speaking. But right here are the minor arcana, starting with the wands. And by elegant, I mean, all the cards are dark, yes, but they are dark in a dramatic, that's the word I'm looking for, dramatic dark is basically what I would say they are. For the minor arcana, however, each of them has a different colored frame around the card. They have the number and a picture of whatever suit it is at the very bottom. They do have the number of whatever suit it is in said thing. It's like 5 wands, 5 wands, 6 wands, 6 wands. And for their pictures, for like the for the court cards, it has little pictures of things on top, like a crown, for different crowns for the queen, king, and all that. However, in the booklet, I think it calls the pages knaves, and I'm pretty sure it calls the knights cavaliers, but it's all the same thing. Here we are, there's a page, horse head for the knight, a Roman helmet for the page or knave, and you have the queen's pretty crown. If you're familiar with chess, these crowns will probably look familiar. That's basically how you would probably see them in some chess moves. Alright, here are the cups. I like the cup suit, and again, it's just my favorite suit in general of most tarot decks, just because I like some of the elegant things they do with it. Let's see, what else can I say about these cards? A lot of these minor arcana stick to traditional symbolism. Some, however, are minutely different, but not by much. Actually, coming up, you'll see the 7 of the cards, 7 of the cups, which, if you look on that stone, has the traditional same-looking way it would look in the wider weight deck, which I thought was an interesting little thing. I don't know why exactly they decided to do that instead of just showing, but I don't know. Anyway, as we continue, you will see the rest of the cups. The cups have like a red frame around them, but I suggest this deck. See, a lot of people hear Dark Angels and they're like, evil? I'm like, no, not evil, it's just a dark kind of, a dramatic darkness. So, I mean, if you're a gothic person, I would suggest this because it's dramatic and dark, and I'm pretty sure you'll like it. So it's now. I like it because one, the dark and just the darkness of it. It just draws me to them. Reading with them I haven't really done because it's difficult for me to decipher the meanings from those little stories. It's kind of annoying. I do love the Three of Swords. It's actually really interesting looking in here. But anyway, as I was saying, but this deck, it just, depending on how you read, if you read by sight, it might be a little difficult possible also for you. It's just, It's one of those decks that maybe not best for beginners, but it is a good deck for those who, well, just like this sort of thing, and just feel an attraction to such a deck. My favorite card is coming up, the Nine of Swords. There's reasons why I like this card, not its meaning, it's just the way it looks. Anyway, as we continue through the Suit of Swords, trying to think what else I can mention about this deck. It is a very interesting deck. Los Scaraball, I do believe, is the company that creates it. A site called Pyramid Collections is actually the original site I saw this deck on. But I actually got my personal set from eBay. Here are the Pentacles. All the Pentacles kind of look like moons. Looks like a skull and crossbones. It's hard to say, but anyway, as I was saying, I got my deck from eBay. eBay, I went on, it just had to look up new, and eventually you'll actually find the deck. Mine was brand new, wrapped. I got also another deck from the same person, Tarot of the Pagan Cats, which I do believe I've done a review on. But I got them both on eBay, bought them both at the same time, and actually got them both exactly the same time. Prompt delivery. I suggest you go look on eBay, because actually eBay is the best place. US Game Systems and Los Scaraball are the main places I know to buy tarot from. US Game Systems makes a lot of my favorites, and Los Scaraball actually makes some quite interesting ones that you would normally never see. But they're both great places to check, but eBay is a good place to go if you want to find them cheaper in some cases. Make sure you look for one that's not opened, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're approaching the end. Thank you for watching my review of the Dark Angels Tarot. And until next time, keep watching. Bye-bye.